What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Dude Perfect Fancast. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Dude Perfect video, Bucket List 3!
Yes!
Let's go! Yes, Bucket List 3 is now out. Bucket List vehicles. We're going to review it, of course, because we're the Dude Perfect Fancast, and we review everything about Dude Perfect. So, yeah, we're going to do it today. So, yeah, let's just jump right in with the first thing.
So, Asher, what did you think when we first heard about Bucket List 3 Vehicles Top 5?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that, compared to Aircraft Carrier and then the South Africa, I think it was the weakest one. Because I didn't know. I thought that it was just going around and just, looking at all types of vehicles, not like the top 5. And then when I realized that it was the top 5, then it kind of made sense that they were each of their things. But yeah, I mean, I thought that it was going to be okay, but not the best. What did you think?
Yeah, okay. I was personally really excited for it. Like when, they went to the Indy 500, we saw Cody on the Instagram post on a plane. I didn't think it was as you were saying, top 5, it's just, them going around looking at vehicles. But I think with the top 5, it made it, more bucket listy.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's, one vehicle on their own bucket list. So I thought it was a really cool idea, and I was actually really excited for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not huge into cars and vehicles or whatever. But I think for somebody who, is or whatever, if somebody's really, really into those, I think it would be really, really cool and entertaining. So, let's jump into it. So, of course, like all bucket lists start, really, really cool moment, thumbnail, whatever, with Cody on the thingy.
Yes.
The plane.
The plane.
Forgot the name.
The thingy.
And so he was flying, and there was the whoa bucket list, brought back the intro song. So I guess Bucket List now has an intro song. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so he did that. Then they kind of told us what it was gonna be, which I didn't know. Honestly, we didn't know, or at least I didn't piece together that there was gonna be each of them doing the top 5. I thought that it was just gonna be they all collectively picked 5 and then they kind of went around. But I like the idea. When I realized that it was each of them picking their own. Yeah, I really, really like that, and I think that's the most creative.
I did too, definitely.
So yeah, then I guess first was Cody's. So he walked on the wings of an airplane. And I think, honestly, I would say that was the coolest and most risky and, best thing out of all of them. I think, personally. Yeah. 'Cause, it just looks so cool. It's just, absolutely unreal. He's afraid of heights. I honestly don't know if he is still because of the South Africa.
Yeah.
And now
with just everything going on right now, he's just
kind of accepting.
Not afraid of heights anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, so he went up, and I really think that was amazing. I loved the song. I loved just everything about it. Just so cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The song really fit with it. The song really fit with it.
Definitely. And I think I love the editing in this. Bucket List is always amazing editing, and I think the song selection in each one of these is absolutely unreal, so props to the editors. But yeah, Noah, what do you think about Cody's flight?
I thought this was a really good one. I would say out of the 5, not my favorite one, but it's definitely a top 3. I really liked it. It's super risky.
Yeah.
And all that, that's probably just a magical experience, on the top of an airplane, on a wing, and just seeing it from that perspective.
Yeah.
So I thought it was super cool.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely unreal. So now on to the next one. which is Garrett's. I think. I'm pretty
Kobe's.
sure. Kobe's? It is?
Or maybe it is Garrett's.
No, yeah, it's Garrett's. Wow.
Okay.
We don't even know.
Yep, we don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So Garrett, he, went on. He pretty much drove a tank.
Mm-hmm.
So he chose a tank for his vehicle of choice. Was in World War II. Pretty much was able to, drive it around, all that, and then shoot at a car.
Yeah.
But, he missed it.
Yeah.
But he was able to run over like an RV,
That
which
was
I think that kind of
unreal.
that makes up for it,
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
For missing the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess he said that he wanted a safer vehicle, which I don't know. Out of all 5, I think the safest was Corey. I feel
so?
that either Corey or Kobe's, I would say. I don't think he was the safest. What about you?
Yeah, because there's always that thing with like something could jam, something could break in it because it's an older tank.
Yeah, definitely.
So
yeah,
and then there are also some bullet holes in it from World War II, which I think that kind of like lowered Garrett's thinking on it. He's like, oh crap,
yeah, but it is
maybe this isn't
cool,
the safest now. Yeah, it really is pretty cool.
So yeah, I think Garrett's. I think honestly, his is the most creative. Because I mean, when you think of vehicles or whatever, and like a top 5, and like your number 1, what you want to do, I think like honestly, the tank was like super creative.
Yeah, because like usually when you think of like a vehicle, you think of like something either super fast, something that can fly, go underwater. But when you think of a tank, you're like slow moving, and like that's it really.
Definitely. But
definitely most creative.
Yes, and then now moving on to Kobe's. So he went to no, he did not go to Daytona.
Indy 500.
Daytona.
You're thinking NASCAR, Asher.
Yeah, wrong one. But, yeah, so he went to the Indy 500 with Cody, so kind of Cody had 2, but he didn't really do the main thing. But, yeah, so they went, we already knew that. That was in, like, May, so that was a while ago.
April.
And, so they pretty much, like, got to, be at the Daytona 500, or no,
Indy 500, Asher.
Yeah, wrong
Indy. You're thinking NASCAR, the better one out of the two.
Wow. But yeah, so he went there, and they got to see him. They got to, like, do the drivers, go to your cars, and all of that. And then the next day, Kobe got to be in a car with Mario, a, like, pro racer, all that. Noah, did you know who Mario was before?
No, I did not.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
I probably heard the name before, but, like, I could not pick him out in a crowd or something.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think, pretty cool. So he went, like, I think the highest was, like, 200.
It was like 208, I think.
207,
somewhere around there. But
yeah, and he went super fast. And I gotta say, like, seeing the GoPro of them, like, I guess, like, Kobe's view or whatever, of them just racing down the track.
Yeah.
That would be honestly so cool. Like...
Yeah, and I'm also guessing super scary, too.
Yeah.
Because you're going, 200 miles an hour with, these turns, as Kobe was saying, like, it does not feel like you can physically turn like that.
Yeah, definitely.
But, like, that just, I think this is, like, showing a lot with, like, how fast they actually go with, like, the racing. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just left turns.
Yeah.
When really you're going, super fast.
Yeah, definitely.
And, like, it does not feel like you can turn.
But yeah, so Kobe had that. Definitely cool one to see and all of that. Like, I think Kobe's was pretty cool. I wouldn't say my favorite, but it is very, very cool.
Like, who wouldn't want to be a F1 car?
Yeah.
Like, that'd be really cool.
Definitely, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
Bucket
Definitely
list
once in a lifetime
opportunity. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one is Corey, and I don't remember the exact name, but it was pretty much a shark boat.
Yeah. We still can't remember the name, like...
Yeah, can't remember the names. Too difficult, so we decided, we don't need to talk about them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shark boat, whatever you want to call it, 80s themed, which I loved.
Yeah.
Super cool. This one was, like, I think one of the most, like, different out of, like, the four.
Mm-hmm.
Like, four, like, a vehicle that you would, like, normally see or like, see,
Think of.
just there. But, like, then you see, like, the shark boat that,
It's called
usually,
the,
like,
the
is not...
Sea Breacher.
The Sea Breacher.
Even cooler name.
So you're just like, oh, like everybody could name it except for that. Like, you can name monster truck, F1 car, but that one you couldn't really, like, you couldn't see it and be like, oh, that's a Sea Breacher. You'd say, like, shark boat or something like that.
Yeah.
So pretty much, you can do a bunch of tricks with it, and you can go, like, under and do big jumps going up in the air, which I think's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, it, through, like, on the GoPro, like, when they're breaking the water, it looks so magical, just like, almost like the water's just, like that. I thought this one was super cool. What do you think about it, Asher?
I mean, I think I said that Garrett's was the most creative, but I honestly have to give it to Corey. I think I'm changing it, and I think this is the most creative. I mean, this was absolutely unreal. Just kind of like...
Yeah, definitely.
In creativity, and just like, I guess it wasn't the most, like, whoa, like, fast, or, like, I don't know, huge thing, but it was more just, like, pretty cool, like, visually cool, and just, like, all that, like, I really, really enjoyed that. I think it was super creative on him, and, yeah, I think, definitely top 3 for me.
Yeah, it was definitely a really good one. I love, like, the look of it. It looks super cool. It's like a jet ski, but not a jet ski. It just seems like this, and I feel like this could actually be really dangerous too.
Yeah.
Like, if you leave the latch on, like, or the latch off, and you get all that water in there, you're going down.
Yeah, you are.
So you're gonna. But I thought this was probably the coolest one out of all of them. Like, most outgoing. Well, and like, craziest.
Another thing is that, like, the actual inventor of it joined Corey.
Yeah.
Which I think was super cool. Like, that's another absolutely unreal thing, to, like, be in there with the, like, person who invented it. And I thought...
the person who made it.
I thought that, like, the person who made it would be driving, but Corey was. So it was like, he was just in there.
I think he had, like, a gas and, like, maybe, like, one thing to move it. So he's still somewhat in control.
Yeah.
Just in case. But still, like, if you're, like, that was really cool to, like, see, like, the actual inventor be with Corey.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's such an abstract thing. Like, you wouldn't want to just see Corey write it. You would, like, want to see, like, the whole thing behind it. How, like, how everyone is so different. With, like, paint styles, all that. So I thought this one was really cool.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite.
Definitely outfits and hair. Unreal.
Yeah.
But
the 80s themed, all that. Love that.
Yeah, and now, final. The
final person to go. As if you guys are Dude Perfect fans, you know who the last person is. It is Tyler Toney with a monster truck.
Yeah.
So they filmed this back in June at Bristol Motor Speedway. They did a full battle there too.
Yeah.
Or they did, the finale of a battle there. So 2 videos pretty much out of that. 2 parts of videos out of that. So Ty, full, being able to drive a monster truck, hit jumps, do all that. This one was, I think, the most, like, basic, but also could be super dangerous, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that, like, who wouldn't want to drive a monster truck and hit jumps and all that?
Yeah, I think definitely potential of it just, like, flipping over, but...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think, I don't know, was it more, like, was it more risky than the plane?
The plane or something? Yeah.
I would say that it was. Like, because Cody was on a very, very small string when he went up there. So...
But, like, those it was a metal cable. Those things can hold, like, a lot.
Yeah.
But, like, but there's also, like, different types of, like, levels of, you know, riskiness. Like, maybe with Cody, something else is higher, but with Ty, something else is higher.
Yeah.
And all that. So, like, it all depends on, like, what you think is risky, too.
Definitely. But yeah, so Ty's was that. It was the finale of the Bristol event. Which we saw, like, somebody was filming the whole thing. And I remember watching, like, that part, and I thought that it would just be part of the battle video, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I kind of forgot about it, you know?
Yeah, and then, you know, Bucket List 3 pops up, and it's like, oh, there you are again.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I thought it was really cool. So, Asher, what was your favorite 1 out of 5? If you had to pick one to do...
One to do.
Which one would it be? One to do.
I mean, these are all really, really good. Like, honestly, there's not one that's like, oh, I would not want to do that. Like, all of them are really, really cool. I would say the one that I would want to do is the plane.
The plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cody's.
Yeah, that's... Hey, solid
Risky.
one. Not mine.
Yeah.
Not mine. But I would say, you know, I don't like heights. But, you know... I would love to try the Sea Breacher.
Yeah.
And just being able to do that, like, that looks so much fun.
Definitely.
And just being able to do barrel rolls, like, jumps, like, especially in the 80s themed one, which I loved.
Definitely.
I think that would be my vehicle of choice.
Nice. Yeah, but I think all of them are absolutely unreal.
Yeah. They're all super cool.
Yeah, so, I guess going into the ratings...
Yeah.
I would rate the creativity for the overall video. I think that for, like, a bucket list, you know, compared to the other ones, there was just, like, all Dude Perfect going somewhere, like, all together. But, I mean, like, you know, I think that this one was the most creative out of all of them. I think
definitely.
This, like, it's not going to be the best. Like, it's not my favorite. I think it's, like, I like South Africa more. But I think this is definitely the most creative out of all of them. I rate that like a 10 out of 10 on creativity.
Yeah. Definitely. I think creativity is the most, like, it's the most creative out of all of them. Because, like, it's something that you wouldn't think, like, you know, they each choose one. Like, you'd think, oh, they just go around all together.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that boosts it up. I would probably go 9.9 on creativity.
Okay, nice.
9.9. I think that's like the first one we've had yet.
Yeah. Just one more thing to mention. I mean, execution-wise, I feel like they could have executed a little bit better. We can all agree that Garrett's party van was way better than any of them. So, Garrett's party van, I mean, that should have been his, because that would just be unreal.
Yeah.
My personal number one. But I think for execution, I don't know. I think, you know, as I was saying, that South Africa is my favorite. I think they did really, really well. I just liked South Africa more. And just because it's like a shorter video. Like, it's 18 minutes when Bucket List 2 was like 35 or something like that.
Like, I think it was like 30, between 30 and 35 minutes.
Yeah, so definitely shortest one yet. But I would say that the execution was like I would say a solid 8.5 for me.
Okay, yeah. For me, I would give execution, you know, it's shorter, and I definitely think they maybe could have done like 2 each, or like done all those 5 and then done one like all together.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, at the end. So, like, the grand finale was them all meeting up.
Yeah.
And, like, doing it together. And I think that would have probably been, like, better. So, I'd probably also agree with Asher and rate it an 8.5.
Nice. And then for overall, I think I would rate this video on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it a solid 9. I think, definitely...
Me too.
Not my favorite, but by far not my least favorite. I mean, this is a very, very solid,
definitely
great video that, I think just editing, creativity, all of that, like, just, really, really solid
also,
video.
Also, the mixing of, the music, each person kind of had their own music to their own, and all that, so I would definitely say 9, too.
Nice.
I just thought, the music-wise and all that, but pretty solid video. Pretty solid video.
Definitely, yeah. I think that this was amazing, but if you are sad and oh my gosh, this was my, I love Bucket List, and now they did this one, and I'm disappointed because I don't like this one. Don't be, because they have another one in the backlog.
Yeah.
Number 4, it's coming soon. No, what's number 4?
Yeah.
Everybody's excited.
Bucket List 4 is Bucket List Alaska.
Yes, they went to Alaska.
Yeah. So that one, they're all together again. They're doing stuff together.
No.
So do not fret.
No.
They will be together doing Bucket List still. But yeah, that'll probably coming out, I would say, earliest December, latest, February, March.
Yeah, so it's going to be in a while, but they're going on tour in a little bit. And, hey, they might do another, December Christmas thing or whatever. Maybe not for overtime, but hopefully they do something else like that. But, yeah, some great stuff in store for Dude Perfect, so get ready.
Yeah.
And next video is the collaboration, long-awaited collaboration with Zachary King. So, Dude Perfect,
super
not only
excited for that.
Zach King is going to be in one of their videos, Trick Shots are back on Dude Perfect.
Yes, Trick Shots are back too.
Yes, so
with that.
2 weeks, get ready. Optical Illusion Trick Shots with Zach King. It's going to be absolutely unreal.
Yeah, super excited for that.
So, yeah.
And guys, if you guys haven't, go get your tour tickets now. They're going on tour soon. So if they're a city by you, go get those tickets. And also, if you guys aren't, go subscribe.
Bang.
Hit the bell so you get notified every time we upload. We do reviews for every Dude Perfect video. We do news. All that fun Dude Perfect type content.
Yes. And
so yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video.
Yeah, and if you're listening on the podcast stuff, go and write us a review. Follow us on all the podcast stuff. Follow us on Instagram. Check out our Discord. Do all of that. And get ready. We're coming in hot for other stuff. So, signing off for now. Pound it. Noggin.
See ya.
Good night.
Or good morning.